welcome back. It's Capital Go Hunter. I'm giving my split personality Stony Creek the day off. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, but it's going to be hot, and there's really no better place to be than on the creek trying to find some gold. So a few months ago, I did a video. It was a sluice box hack from everyday items you can get at Home Depot. I went with a splash block and a tote lid. Now, I did find some gold with these. If you want to watch that video, have fun. I'll put a link right here, but come back because this video is all about viewer suggestions and comments to make these work better. I got a lot of comments saying that I should orient this splash block in this direction versus this direction. And I got a lot of comments saying that I should put some bed liner spray paint on these and to perform a more rigorous and controlled test. And that's exactly what this video is gonna be all about. I'm gonna use these suggestions, make these improvements, and see if we can catch more gold. So let's start. First things first, we gotta protect ourselves. I got this off bug spray. The bugs down here are relentless. They're everywhere. And if you guys have any suggestions to keep horseflies off of you, please let me know because they are so bad around here. I just swallowed some of this bug spray, but please, seriously, they're horrible. Oh. All right, I got some Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. Do a nice spray on this. All right, as that dries, let's start getting some material ready. So I'm gonna work this inside bend right here. When it floods in the wintertime, this is all covered with water. There's a big rock up here, and a lot of material sits right down along this bank. I've had really good luck down here finding gold, so that's where I plan on taking a lot of material from and running it through our homemade sluice boxes. All right, here's the plan of attack. We're gonna get 2 buckets worth of material classified at a 1/16 of an inch and run that through my Keen sluice. Once that's done, I'll take those concentrates and I'll put them into a gold pan and we'll see how many gold flakes we get out of that test. Now, once that's done, since I can't run 2 buckets worth through each one of those sluices, I'll be here all day long. I'm gonna take 2 more gold pans worth of the same material classified at a 1/16 of an inch and add that to my sluice concentrate cleanup. Then I'll run that into a tote at the bottom of each of those homemade sluice boxes and run that material each time through to get an accurate test between each one of those homemade sluices. And then we should see how each one performs under different conditions. So let's start that. All right, we got the hole dug behind me, 2 full buckets of classified material at a 1/16 of an inch. Run that through my sluice. I'll time lapse it for a bit. If I get anything big, I'll stop it and I'll show you up close what we got going. All right, friends, you like to see it. There's some gold right here. Some pretty good chunks. I see probably around 10. And then the riffles are looking really nice and good, packed with a lot of black sands. So let's get this into a pan and see how much gold we got out of our sluice box. So this is what's left after my sluice box cleanup. I'm gonna go ahead and pan through this. Now, I don't even want to add any more gravels to the final test material because there's plenty in here, but I'll just keep it in here as I'm panning down and I'll just continue to run this through with the gold that I find in here. So let's pan this out and see how much gold I actually found. Okay, I got a good amount of black sand in here. All the rest of the dirt or gravel is in here. So I'll start backwashing it and we'll see what we got. All right, so I count around 22 to 25 pieces of gold. Let's just make it 25. And now we'll add it back to the concentrates and run this. There's some pretty good pieces in there. That's pretty typical of what I get on this creek from really any spot that I go to choose from. First up, we're gonna do the tote lid. So this has been painted, it's now dry. The outlet has a gold pan to catch all the concentrates from the sluice box. We're looking for 20 to 25 pieces of gold. I'm gonna try and be super careful because it's hard to keep this tote lid in the water. But let's start. I can see a piece right in there and a few more pieces down in here. Let's put it into a gold pan and see if we got 25. All right, friends, that's all the concentrates from the tote lid, and this is what I'm left with right here. Try and get that glare out of there for you. There we go. It's all right there. I counted around 24 pieces of gold, so almost the exact same. I may have miscounted when I first put the gold in there, but regardless, I'm getting above 20. I was expecting between 20 and 25, and I counted around 24. So HDX tote lid, it works under slow conditions. And now let's get the splash block and see how that works. Okay, now we're gonna run the splash block. Now, a lot of people wanted me to run it in the opposite way. So I have the fanned out part upstream. The outlet is the narrow part. And let's see how this works. That's all the concentrate. And you actually can see all the gold sitting there, throughout the whole middle pretty much of the sluice, some up here too. So it is catching it. It's taking it a lot longer to actually get it, all of the material out into the pan, but I had to put it at a slower rate because I think it would have washed away too much and there was no way to keep the splash block in the creek. So let's give it a couple of more seconds and then we'll clean it out. I probably could have had it run much longer. That's okay though. All right, folks, that's the clean out from the splash block. As you can see, I got some gold in there and I counted around 18. So I think the last time we got 24 from the HDX tote lid. So 18, so we're missing 6. That's not a big deal though. We actually did catch most of that gold. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I want to do one final test and run the splash block in the original way I had it in the video and compare it to this one. So we're gonna see if we can beat 18 pieces of gold. All right, we'll let that run for a little bit. You can already see there's some gold here. There's some gold up here in this top riffle right here. So it is collecting. You can see all the black sands are running down this way. I don't have it level enough, or the water flow is greater on this side versus this side. That's okay though. I got a lot of the concentrates in the pan down here, so I think it's been run through enough. Let's see how this performs. All right, that's the second clean out of the splash block being ran in the original direction. I counted 21 pieces of gold flake. They start from over here all the way over to here, and it's a pretty good clean out. So it worked. It works both ways. I think just as equal as the other way. So I'm happy with that clean out. Okay, so now I'm gonna suck these up and I'm gonna do one last final pan of the concentrates that are left over from the entire process today and see if I have any gold left over in that concentrate. And finally, I just cleaned out the remaining of the concentrates and I see one piece right there. So I might have lost some or I just miscounted, but I'm happy. So there you go. What do you guys think? We were successful in the viewer recommended changes to the splash block and the tote lid, adding that spray paint, running it in the reverse orientation. We had about 25 pieces to start off with. Each one of these got about 18 to 21 to 23 pieces, which is really good. So these are effective sluices in a pinch. If you're out there and you don't have yours with you, you go to Home Depot, grab some spray paint, and you at least have a micron flour gold recovery sluice that you know will be effective. I want to thank you for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. I really like doing these. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I love answering those and I answer every single one of them. Also, drop a like if you did enjoy the content, and if you can, please subscribe. It's free and it goes a long way to help my channel out a lot to produce more content for you. Until next time, thanks for watching and keep getting that gold.